When it comes to shopping for sneakerheads, you don't have to buy them their wish list or items that are saved in their cart on StockX. There's plenty of other great options out there, so let's go over some things that won't break the bank and some that might, depending on how generous you're trying to be this holiday season. Now hear me out. The first one on the list is going to be quite controversial to some of you guys, but I'm talking about Crocs. There have been a lot of collaborations this year, and some of my favorite ones include the Demon Slayer collaboration, and the Crocs Mater ones are pretty cool. Now there's probably a pair of Crocs out there associated with a specific fandom, and depending on the prices, you can probably pick them up for relatively close to retail depending on the collaboration you're looking for. Now keeping the clogs theme alive, next up is Birkenstock Bostons. Birkenstocks have been killing it this year, especially with their collaborations with Stussy and their Fear of God collection. Collaborations aside, the Birkenstock Bostons are still a fan favorite, and there are a plethora of colors to choose from. Finally, to round off the list, I'm going to give one of my personal favorite sneakers out there, which is the Nike P6000s. Now these are very similar in terms of aesthetic to Nike Vomeros, which have been a fan favorite this year, but these are a little more easily accessible, and some of them that are even on sale right now. So if you're shopping for someone that really likes the athleisure aesthetic, then this might be a model to consider getting them. Now if sneakers are outside of your budget, here are a few sneaker adjacent accessories that I'm sure they're going to appreciate. Keeping your collection clean is essential, so getting them a sneaker cleaning kit such as Jason Mark, Crep Protect, or even Rejuvenator is a great option. Now if their hat collection is just as large as their sneaker collection, you can also get them a cleaning kit from Hat Club to keep those fitteds looking crispy. Sticking to the theme of sneaker adjacent accessories, you can also get them a display box or a few of them depending on your budget to help them show off their collection. Now this next part might sound shocking, but you don't have to get a sneakerhead something sneaker related. There's plenty of other options out there, so let's cover those now. Let's start things off with room/house decor. Now this category can be very broad, but I'm going to point out some of my favorites for you guys to help point you in the right direction. Starting off the list is Bear Bricks. Now this is my personal favorite display piece out there. I personally recommend going with the 400% size, and they usually come with a 100% pair attached to it. Now if Bear Bricks are outside of your range, then you can go with Funko Pops. Yep, Funko Pops are still a great gift to give. They're pretty simple and they're easy to personalize too. They cover a wide variety of fandoms out there, so I'm sure there's one in an affordable price range that you can get specific to the person you're buying the gift for. Now next up would have to be a coffee table book. Now this makes for a great display item and makes for a great read for a sneakerhead or streetwear enthusiast. Some of my favorite ones that are easily accessible include Out of the Box, The Rise of Sneaker Culture, Virgil Abloh's Something's Off, and The Cause, What the Party book. These can be found at a local bookstore, and you can also browse on Amazon and pick some of these up right now and have Prime delivery attached to it, so you guys aren't stressing or missing out on any holiday Christmas deadlines. Now if you're still looking for more gift options in the home/room decor category, then I definitely recommend browsing Etsy. This is not sponsored, but they have a great variety of vendors out there that sell plethora of items in the streetwear/sneaker category. You can get a customized neon sign, wall art, or even a tufted rug, which looks great in a living room or bedroom. One of my favorite things about the Etsy option is that most of these items are customized, so they're personal to that specific individual depending on your instructions. Now just because somebody's a sneakerhead doesn't mean they don't like taking care of themselves. So let's talk about grooming and skincare. Now as someone with facial hair, I like to make sure my beard is lined up and looking crispy at all times when I step outside the house. I personally recommend getting yourself a Manscaped beard trimmer, and there's also grooming sets for the rest of your body too. If Manscaped is not in your budget, you can also look at the Philips Multi-Groom, which covers your beard and also body hair as well. Now when it comes to skincare, I don't want to complicate things too much, so my recommendation, and one that is relatively affordable, is a set from The Ordinary. Now a daily set is great because it covers the basic essentials that an individual needs, and you don't have to overcomplicate their skincare routine if they're just starting out with one. Now going one step further from grooming and skincare is fragrances. Now this can be a very wide category, and it really is relative to the person you're buying for, but here's 3 of my favorite scents currently out there on the market right now, and no, it is not Dior Sauvage. Here's 3 options that are a little bit more unique and something not everyone has in their collection just yet. My first recommendation is Joe Malone's Wood Sage and Sea Salt. Now this is a really fresh and clean fragrance, and it's also a unisex scent. Now the next one is YSL Myself. This is a great nighttime fragrance, and is personally one of my favorites in my rotation at the moment. This final recommendation is on the pricier side, but it is Killian Angel Share. Once again, this is a nighttime fragrance and it has a nice boozy scent to it that is just very pleasing. If you end up splurging on this one over here, it is a great scent and I'm sure the person who gets it will not be disappointed. Now the final few items on today's list, I'm just gonna lump in together and they don't fit into any of the specific categories I mentioned earlier. First one up on the miscellaneous category is going to be books. Now my favorite sneaker book out there has to be Shoe Dog by Phil Knight. It is a great book and a great way to understand the brand that most people love, which is Nike. And the next book I recommend has to be The Psychology of Money. This is a great way to have a better understanding of personal finances, saving for your future, and also saving for future purchases without breaking the bank. Now the next one up on the list has to be Lego. Now Lego has come a long way since I've been a kid and they have some really great sets that make for great display pieces too. The Lego Botanical set makes for a great gift and there's plenty of car models out there in Lego form that are really cool too. Now the next one up on today's list has to be fitted hats. Fitted hats are one of my all-time favorite items and I'll be super happy to receive one for Christmas. Just putting it out there in case someone I know is watching today's video. Now if you do not know somebody's fitted size, you can get a hat sizer from Hat Club to figure it out yourself, or you can get an adjustable one such as an A-frame, which should fit almost every single hat size out there. And they also come with various side patches on those A-frames so you can get the aesthetic down without having to worry about returning or exchanging in case you got the size wrong. You guys know I'm always repping Hat Club and that is one of my go-to sites to purchase any of those products. So if you're looking for a hat cleaning kit, a fitted hat, an A-frame, or a hat sizer, go over to Hat Club and they will take care of all of your needs this holiday season. Now the final one up on today's list has to be trading cards. Now in more recent times, these are more easily accessible and I honestly don't know what it is, but I feel like every sneakerhead kind of pivoted towards this during the pandemic. So whether they're into Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering, Lorcana, sports cards, it honestly doesn't matter. It takes a little bit of research to make sure you're getting the right one for the right person. And that sums it up for my holiday gift guide. I know I'm cutting it close with this one, but all the items in today's video should be easily accessible and available and ready for order to arrive just in time for Christmas. And if it's off by 1 or 2 days, it's all good too. It's still coming in the holiday season, so hopefully that works for you. I know I've been slacking a little bit on content, but Q4 is one of the busiest times at work for me, so I've been trying to find time to record these longer videos for you guys. I truly enjoy making videos for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy watching them as well. There's plenty of long form content that'll be coming out soon. I just have to find time to record it for you guys, but the ideas are all up here. And of course guys, happy holidays. Let me know your gift recommendations down in the comment section below to help somebody out. And as always, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.